We need to have that financial umbrella over our finances. You need to be covered. You need to be protected. We need to stop going to these predatory lenders, giving them our money, these payday loan places, these title loan places, and paying these outrageous interest rates. Hello guys, it's your guy Frank again, coming to you from Financial Freedom with Frank. Guys, first off, I want to thank you guys for tuning into my channel once again. I really appreciate the help helping me build my YouTube channel. At the end of this video, remember to like the video, share the video, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate the feedback, helping me build my YouTube channel, guys. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Guys, so I got a good topic for you guys today. I really want to talk to you guys about. So guys, one thing I want to let you guys know, if you didn't watch my video about why you need $500 for small emergencies, please make sure you watch that video after this video. Got some interesting content in that video, guys, that's relevant to this current video. So guys, today I want to talk to you guys about why you need an emergency fund in your financial life, guys. So let's jump right into it. They say 60% of Americans cannot come up with $500, guys. $500 liquid without having to revert to using a credit card in case of an emergency, guys. They also say 70% of Americans cannot come up with $1,000 cash liquid in case of an emergency, guys. So we're working every day. I don't know what we're doing with our money, but we're not saving any money. We definitely don't have an emergency fund. So what happens? Again, we have to go borrow money from friends and relatives. We got to go to these predatory lenders, payday loans, title loans, and things of that nature because we don't have access to liquid cash, guys. We really need to work on this. Guys, let me tell you something. As everyone knows, interest rates are going up. The Fed is raising the interest rates. What the Fed wants to do, he wants to put the brakes on the economy. He wants people to stop taking out loans. He wants companies to stop taking out loans. He wants people to stop spending money, guys. But what's going to happen? When that happens, yes, prices are going to come down because demand is coming. Prices are going to come down because demand is going to come down. But guess what's going to happen in the interim? Businesses are going to look at the balance sheets, the profit sheets. They're not going to be making any money because no one's going to be spending any money. So what's going to happen? People are going to start losing jobs, guys. People are going to start losing jobs and getting laid off. And if you don't have an emergency fund for these, for when this happens, if it does happen to you and you don't have an emergency fund, you're going to be in trouble, guys. Because I don't know about you guys. I'm in the state of Indiana. Unemployment here is only $400 a week. And I know I damn sure cannot live off $400 a week. Can't do it. So, guys, you know where you are financially. So if you don't have an emergency fund, I suggest we take the proper steps to get one in place ASAP. So what is an emergency fund? An emergency fund, the experts say, the financial experts say, is 3 to 6 months of expenses. 3 to 6 months of expenses. So let's just say your home, to run your home costs $1,000 a month. Just say if that's your rent, your mortgage, your car payment, your utilities, your food, cell phone bill, electric bill, what have you, gas bill, add all that up. Let's just say for the sake of argument, I know $1,000 is cheap because I don't know what home you can run for $1,000, but with the way prices are these days, but let's just use a nice round number of $1,000 a month. So if it takes $1,000 to run your home a month, in case you lost your job, if it takes $1,000 to run your house a month, if you want to go for a 3-month emergency fund, that means you need $3,000. If you want to do a 6-month emergency fund, that means you need $6,000 in case of a job loss, guys. That's the main reason for an emergency fund. You want to be protected in case of a job loss. So let's get into the reasons why you need an emergency fund, guys. So number one, the main reason, job loss. As the Fed continues to raise these interest rates, guys, people are going to stop spending money. they're going to stop spending money. That's his intention. He wants the economy to come to a grinding halt. And as companies start to see their profits dwindle, guess what? They're going to start laying off guys. We're already hearing about it in the news right now. Companies are starting to lose money. They're starting to lay people off. It's already happening. So I definitely hope it doesn't happen to any of my listeners. But if it does, you got to be prepared for it, guys. You got to be prepared. Number two, be a major health expense. Let's just say you fall down the stairs, you break your leg, something like that happens. You want to be able to have the money to pay these medical bills, guys. You don't want to be stuck without the money. Things happen. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We just don't know. So you want to be prepared, guys. Number three, major dental expense. So honestly, 2 weeks ago, I had an employee of mine come to me. Her tooth was aching her. It was bothering her. I've been bothering for a week. So she just said, finally she had to go to the dentist. She needed a root canal. But guess what that root canal cost her because she had no dental insurance? $500 for that root canal, guys, that she had to pay. Luckily they was able to offer some type of payment plan at this particular dentist, or she wouldn't have been able to take care of that root canal. But guys, again, she didn't know a couple of weeks prior to that was going to happen to her. So again, have money saved. You can take care of things like this. Emergency pet expense. Let me tell you a story. So I was getting up probably about when I got two cats. So when I first got one of my little guys, he was probably about 6 months old. I was getting up for work in the morning. It was dark. Put on my work boots. Guess what happened? Stepped on my cat's foot. You know what? It cost me about $1,000 to take him to the vet, get x-rays, have them care for him, getting rewraps and things of that nature, during the whole care procedure for a couple months. It ended up costing me about $1,000. But again, I had an emergency fund, so it really didn't hurt me at all. I didn't know the night before when I went to bed, I was going to wake up the next morning and step on my little guy's paw and break his paw, but it happened. But again, I had an emergency fund in place, guys. Number 5, car repairs. Within the last 3 months, I've had my car in the shop twice. And the total bill I think I've paid is around $800 in the past 3 months. One was for a window track. My window track broke, so I had to get that fixed. And just last week, my service engine light came on. There was some type of evap valve or whatnot, something with the emissions. And that was just over $300. So just over $700 in the past 3 months that I've had to pay out on my car for repairs. But again, I got an emergency fund in place. I didn't have to revert to credit cards because I got an emergency fund. That's why I have an emergency fund to take care of situations like that, guys. So home repair. If you own your own home, I own my own home. So just 2 months ago, we had to replace a dryer. As expensive as things are these days, that dryer was $1,200, guys. $1,200. But guess what? We did not have to put it on a credit card. Didn't have to put it on a credit card. We was able to take that money out of our emergency fund and just replenish that money later. That's why it's important to have an emergency fund, guys. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You just don't know. So next, and this happened to me this year too. Filed my taxes. Guess what? I owed $800 to the government. Like, they don't take enough money from us as it is already. But so I owed $800. So I knew it. So when I sent my tax refund in, I sent the check in with it. That way I don't have to worry about them coming back to bite me later. Take some money from me, go into my checking account, take the money, anything of that nature. I just sent the check. Why? Because I have an emergency fund, guys. So I was able to just pay it. Next, unexpected travel expense. So let's just say, we all got family. Let's just say you got an aunt across the country who passes away unexpectedly. So what do you got to do? You want to go to the funeral. You want to pay your last respects. An aunt, a cousin, an uncle, a brother or sister. It can happen to, or even a father or mother. I hope that doesn't happen to any of my listeners. But at the last minute, things can happen. Guess what? You got to book a last minute flight. As we know, when you do stuff last minute, it costs us more money. But you want to be prepared. Again, you don't want to have to revert to a credit card. You want to be able to pay these things for cash. If you're going to use a credit card, I'd like to use credit cards for like fun stuff, fun things, take a trip or things like that, because I know I can just pay it off because I use my credit card for points. I don't want to have to revert to using my credit card for emergencies because I don't have the money. I want to use my credit card for fun stuff to get those points and then just pay it off the next month. That's why I use my cards. I don't want to have to revert to using my card for emergencies because I don't have the money saved. But I'm just glad I'm fortunate to have an emergency fund. So when emergencies happen, I can take care of it with cash. And number 9, funeral costs. Myself, I have life insurance, but let me just tell you a story though. My wife, her health is not that great. So she can't get life insurance. But so if something happened to my wife, I would have to pay her funeral expenses with cash money because she can't get traditional life insurance because she got some medical issues that she can't qualify for life insurance. She can get life insurance, but it's high. I mean, it's high as hell. The premiums would be. So you know what? The way I look at it, we have an emergency fund, we have investments, we have savings. So if something was to happen to her, I know I can bury my wife without an issue. So guys, those are the 9 reasons, my 9 reasons why you desperately need to have an emergency fund. And I'm gonna run through those 9 items really quick again, one more time in case you missed anything. Major job loss, major health expense, major dental expense, emergency pet care. Number 5, major car repairs. Number 6, home repair. Number 7, tax bill. Number 8, unexpected travel costs. And number 9, funeral costs. You know, if any one of you guys are not, don't have life insurance or anything like that, you don't want to leave that burden to family and friends to bury you. You want to be able to, have those people have access to those funds so they can bury you and take care of your final expenses. So guys, again, so hopefully you found value in this video. I cannot stress enough how important an emergency fund is, guys. We need to have that financial umbrella over our finances. You need to be covered. You need to be protected. We need to stop going to these predatory lenders, giving them our money, these payday loan places, these title loan places, and paying these outrageous interest rates with these people because we're not saving money. Guys, we have to save money. We're working every day. We're giving our time to a job. We need to start making better decisions with our finances, guys. All righty? So once again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this to my video today. Again, remember guys, financial decisions you make today will impact your financial life tomorrow. Once again, guys, remember to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate the help, helping me build my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it, guys. Once again, thanks a lot. I appreciate you tuning in. Take care. Till the next video.